Hey guys, I'm back with another video. Today will actually be the first cooking episode of my cooking show, and I have decided to give it the name Eats Around the World because it's international foods. I do a lot of international cooking. So today's episode is actually one of my recipes that I came up with. On Monday, I made a kimchi video, but I can't upload it because something went wrong while editing it. Oh, nothing. And I heard the mail delivery people. So, this recipe I came up with, I'm not a huge fan of cabbage. I don't like cabbage that much. I made a vegetarian kimchi, so I have cabbage kimchi. But when I did come up with this recipe, I was like, oh, since I don't like cabbage that much, maybe I'll try lettuce kimchi. And it's really delicious. It tastes about the same. So here is how you make my recipe for lettuce kimchi. It's basically the same ingredients for kimchi. You will just need a few different ones. So for this kimchi you need, of course, your lettuce, and that has been soaked. I also wanted to make this because I had a head of lettuce that needed to be used. You will need one daikon or Korean radish, either or, some green onions, some carrots, and I like to add some mustard greens for flavor. So just go ahead and put that in the bowl you will be making this in. Now once you have done that, take your rice porridge mixture or whatever and add, I'm not adding everything I made because it's a lot, but I'll add a little over half. Actually probably about 3/4. And then you want to add gochugaru, Korean hot pepper powder. You want probably something that's coming from Korea. This was shipped from Korea. So I'd say about half a cup to 1 cup. I'm not measuring, never have measured when it comes to this. But for the amount of lettuce I have, I'm using about half a cup to 1 cup. Because it is not a lot. I don't have gloves with me, so I'll just give it a mix with this spoon. You want to get it well incorporated. I could use a plastic bag, but I used the rest of my gloves on Monday. Alright. Oops. Alright. So I'm gonna add my lettuce and see how the color is. This I washed and soaked in salt last night so that I could do this today. I'm going to need more chili. Also, you can add the chili depending on your taste. If you don't like really spicy, then don't add a lot at all. If you like really spicy, go ahead and add a good amount of this. Alright, so once you get your lettuce kimchi mixed in with the chili powder really well, go ahead and take your container you are going to store it in. I'm using a mason jar as usual. I'm waiting on my fermenting pot to come in. So you want to leave about an inch space at the top once you have this fully filled. This is also, might I add, a vegetarian kimchi. I am not a big fan of seafood. I originally came up with the vegetarian kimchi with my the cabbage one that I make, but then when I came up with the lettuce, I decided to just take the same recipe I use for my cabbage kimchi and use it for the lettuce kimchi. So It will work out the same. It tastes the same. It tastes like any other kimchi to me. I used to absolutely hate kimchi when I was little. And then when I just started discovering cultural foods, I was like, oh, kimchi's Korean, and I decided to make kimchi for the first time when I was 10. Alright. So, go ahead and wipe your jar at the top. Doesn't have to be perfect. And you want to let this sit out on the counter for one full day, 24 hours, to let it ferment. So I'll let this sit out, and then I will refrigerate it, however you say it. And that can keep about 1 to 2 weeks. So I really hope you all enjoyed this first but short cooking episode, and I hope you subscribe to see more on Eats of the World.